What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we have the S&P or the SPY gapping down on the open, setting at 526. We have Bitcoin setting at 67,800, and the Qs also gapped down this morning on the open, setting at 457. So today I wanted to discuss where or in which sectors liquidity is flowing into, uh, and a couple stocks that I wanted to mention to keep an eye on. Plus, I wanted to discuss uh, the crypto action that happened over the weekend, and are we getting ready to see altcoin season kick off? All right, guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And let's get into the charts. All right, guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, hump day. I was not able to make a video yesterday, but I am back here today making another video to help you make better investment and trading decisions. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So on the Qs, we are setting at 457, as I mentioned, and right now we are just kind of consolidating sideways. Where are we going to go from here? Is this the top, or are we going to go higher? Well, it looks like we may need to cool down here just a little bit. Um, you can see here on the RSIs that we are reaching the top side of the range for the Qs. So I could see us pulling back here, maybe getting a small correction of 3% or so on the Qs. For this SPY, um, we have cooled down a little bit, coming back down to possibly retest this line here, which was our previous all-time high. Um, the RSIs are cooling off a little bit on the daily, so we could see a bounce here on the S&P 500. As far as Bitcoin goes, well, we are just ranging sideways here, still shooting for that target of around 75,000 here in the very short term. So there is very little time left to get in on crypto, in my opinion. Why do I say that? Well, there is a couple things happening. We have the Treasury announcing a buyback program. Um, they are buying back $2 billion in coupon securities and up to 500 million in tips. Uh, in total, the release that they put out just the other day was this, and these are all the buybacks of the treasuries they plan to do through July, which actually totals $15 billion. So that means more liquidity is coming into the system. We know we have the M2 money supply just starting to tick up, and also we see stock buybacks at their highest level since 2018. All this just means more liquidity is coming into the system and going to drive asset prices higher. Uh, in this article, the stock buybacks are soaring and a sign that corporate America is bullish on the U.S. economy. Companies have announced repurchases of more than 383 billion in the last 13 weeks, up 30% from last year. So this is very bullish for the markets. Where is the money going to flow? Well, we have seen a lot of these different sectors really start to kick off, showing signs that we may be reaching a top here in the markets over the next 6 to 18 months. Gold is sitting at 23.41. We just had the daily stochastic RSI put in a golden cross, so gold could get a little run up here in the short term. If we go to the weekly chart, then we could see, and it is going to make me reset this chart. Hold with me, guys, just a moment. My apologies. So gold on the weekly chart here is actually coming down a little bit. So we could see a little bit more downside for gold. I could see this bouncing up and ranging in this box, just accumulating, or possibly we do come back down to this next level here around 2200 before seeing a bounce. Overall, still very bullish on gold for the long term over the next couple years. I think you will see gold go up to at least $3,000 or somewhere within that range. Silver has been on a run, and it also put in a golden cross on the daily. Stochastic RSI setting at 31.97. Yet to achieve our target of $33. So silver may have a bit more room to run here. We know it is lagging behind the price of gold, and it is playing catch up, and it has a lot of room to still move over the long term. That would also be bullish for the gold and silver miners. This is the silver miners chart, SLV, setting at 29.20 this morning. Again, our target is 31. Would I buy here? Probably not. I would like to see this pull back. I mean, if you already started a position, you could continue to scale in, but I would like to see this come back a little bit. This is the weekly chart. You can see the RSIs are relatively high. On the daily chart, we did get a golden cross, so maybe there is some room here for a short-term scalp on SLV. Where else is the liquidity flowing into the markets? Well, here we have TAN, the solar sector, and as you can see, this sector has really been beaten down since the highs in 2021. The RSIs have been down at these low levels for a very long time now, and we just got another golden cross on the stochastic RSI on the monthly. If we go to the weekly on this chart, and once again, these charts are not wanting to refresh. I'll reload this real quick here. Apologize about this, guys. We have, if we zoom out here a little bit on the weekly, you see we have this big area of accumulation, putting in a possible basing pattern. So this could be bullish for solar and tan. We've seen a couple of the solar stocks start to take off, and this could be bullish for stocks like Tesla as well. Tesla has been beaten down this year over 40% off its highs, setting at 176 this morning. On the daily, it looks like we're getting ready to put in another golden cross. So this could be bullish in the short term for Tesla. I did want to zoom out on this chart just a little bit here because you can see on the weekly, the RSI on the stochastic is reaching the top side of the range, but on the 14 close, we are just starting to tick up. So it's possible that we see Tesla start to move up from here. If we go out to the monthly chart, though, We are still heading down, and we should be putting in a bottom here, probably within the month of June on Tesla. Then you could really see this stock start to run. What other markets are we looking at? Well, the emerging markets. Of course, the emerging markets have put in this long basing sideways accumulation period for a couple of years now. Several of these markets have been beaten down severely off 80, 90% of their highs from a few years back. And this is the VWO, the Vanguard Emerging Markets ETF, and it is setting at 43.54 this morning. The RSI is at the bottom of the range here, so I would like to see it possibly come down and retest this line of previous resistance and make that support. I think anywhere in this area would be a good potential opportunity for a spot buy or a long-term investment. We could see this come down a bit lower. If we zoom out on to the monthly chart, we see that we are towards the top side on the RSI, the stochastic, but these markets are starting to tick up and heat up. We saw the HSI in China really do well over the last couple of months, as I have mentioned here, making some great returns, 30% or more, depending on some of the different stocks. And we also have natural gas on the monthly chart, also putting in a golden cross. We could see natural gas really begin to rally here as the energy sector has been doing very well overall. Oil has cooled off a little bit, but it looks like it may want to turn, and natural gas looks like it may have formed a base here for a while as we go to the summer months and into the fall. Typically, you will see another rally on these markets going into winter. All right, guys, if you are interested in buying stocks, ETFs, crypto, or gold, you can do so over here on Robinhood. And right now, they are offering a 1% bonus and no cap when you transfer an outside brokerage account to Robinhood. Plus, they offer 8 times the national savings rate, and they allow you to begin building your portfolio with just as little as $1. And they allow you commission-free trades. If you're interested, you can click the link down below. I use Robinhood for one of my savings accounts, and they allow you to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more of the cryptocurrencies, plus stocks, ETFs, and gold and silver. All right, guys, let's move on to the crypto markets. It was an exciting weekend. Starting last week, we saw Ethereum with this 20% candle, and Ethereum is setting at 3,900 this morning and is still looking strong. I really thought we were going to see this thing just go up and stay here for a couple days and pull back, but Ethereum is really starting to look strong on the news of the ETF, spot ETFs launch. So right now, that is looking good for Ethereum and the crypto market. I still think this may pull back. This might be a buy the news, sell the fact here within the next It's hard to say. Maybe within the next month or so, maybe we will cool off here just a little bit, come back down, and maybe sweep this $3,400 level, possibly get down to 32. But if Bitcoin really starts rallying, we could see Ethereum remain strong. A lot of these crypto markets are starting to show signs that altcoin season is just getting started, and the masses aren't even here yet. No one is really even paying attention to this except for uh, crypto traders and investors. So I think we still have another couple of weeks here to possibly get some good entries before this crypto market really starts to heat up and take off. And I think we have about another 12 to 18 months before we see the tops in these markets, before things begin to roll over. If we go to the Bitcoin dominance chart, well, the Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 53.86. It was in this up sloping ascending channel here, or wedge, and it just broke out of that, signaling altcoins may begin outperforming Bitcoin. Of course, we've had some altcoins already outperform Bitcoin, but really they've been very few and far between. It's been mainly just a couple of the altcoins and some of the meme coin craze that is going on. But you can also see here on the RSI, we are at the bottom side of this. So maybe we do see a little bounce and retest of this trend line before moving lower. I could see that happening if Bitcoin takes off here. But I think we have just a couple more weeks before these altcoins really start to go crazy. Um, we have Chainlink setting at 1916 this morning, making another higher high. I almost took some profit on this the other day when it hit $19 on Sunday evening, or Monday evening, I think it was. I was thinking that maybe this thing was a little bit overheated after this run. I mentioned this down here on this breakout at $13.90, that I thought this coin was getting ready to run, and it's really looking bullish for the Chainlink community. They have been doing a lot of great things, and they have also, I meant to bring this up, I was doing some more research yesterday evening, but they are actually doing some pilot testing with the government, one of the government branches, and the SWIFT system, along with a lot of the banks. So they are looking to tokenize many assets, and the government really had taken a kind of a hawkish stance against crypto, but that is all changing. You're seeing Trump support crypto, and now the Democrats are getting in on this too. We have the election coming up, which uh, will really get the markets possibly heated up. The government, or the politicians rather, neither party wants to lose. They are going to be doing everything they can to make their party look good, and they are going to be spending money and advocating to get as many votes as possible. And they are starting to wake up and support crypto. So that is very bullish for these markets. We also have coins such as Solana sitting at 169 this morning. The RSI on the stochastic is coming down here a little bit. Um, I don't know about Solana. I mean, it's been very strong. I was hoping to get another entry here. I got a little bit of a position in at around 140 off this trend line. Um, kind of missed out when this spiked down to around 120. I was hoping to get a little bit more of a position built here, but yeah, Solana is one of the strongest looking layer one altcoins out there. Um, could it pull back a little bit here in the next couple days? Possibly come down and retest that 160 level one more time before going higher. But it looks like it may want to go up and retest that previous all-time high right around $200 from this bull cycle. If you are interested in buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana, AVAX, Gala Games, or many more, you can do so over on iTrust Capital. I use iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital allows you to buy, sell, and trade gold, silver, and crypto 24/7 with low cost and no monthly fee. Plus, they have over 4,500 plus five-star reviews on Google. If you're interested, there is a link down below. I rolled over a portion of my IRA into iTrust to allow me to gain exposure to crypto. Um, and yeah, they are great. They have people that you can actually call and talk to, which was nice whenever I set up my account. They were very helpful. Again, there is a link down below. If you use that, I do appreciate it, and it does support this channel. Also, you can follow me over on X or Twitter at Mind of the Financier or Mind of Financier. I am Mind of the Financier on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. But over here on Twitter, I will post anything I see that has to do with the markets. I am an investor and swing trader. I don't do a whole lot of day trading. That's just my preference. I don't want to sit behind the computer all day just watching charts. But yeah, I've been an investor for over 20 years and I began trading back during the financial crisis. That is when I started buying stocks and it helped me to uh, retire early and start a new career path, which is what I am doing now. Um, During the COVID crash, I was able to realize that something was coming, move into cash, and buy a lot of normal stocks, which allowed me to uh, get about a 3x return just on normal, average, run of the mill stocks in the 2021 bull market. Um, that was before I was really even introduced to crypto. I had a little bit of exposure in a Coinbase wallet, but yeah, now I am swing trading and found it quite profitable. So I am here to share that information with you to help you make better investment and trading decisions and help you achieve financial freedom. All right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Drop a comment below if there's anything you want me to take a look at. I will check it out. And yeah, happy hump day. It is Wednesday. I will be back here again tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great day. And until next time, guys, be legendary, take care, and peace out.